I'm not going to shut up until I get heard, until someone at least looks at this. And that's what I'm hoping for right now. But I feel like it's taken years off my life.
Forcing consumers to adapt to competitive conditions.
Mode of production.
Liquidation of all cultural and social value.
And I am embarrassed of my race. I'm embarrassed of being a white male today.
Well, you ought to be.
White American male.
No, it's clear that this man left out key components to the letter when he put the ellipses in his argument. You know, and you come back, and what he did was he left out the section that tells you how to accept the offer, and which is pretty clear that it's conjunctive. It says, you know, if you don't make the first trial period by the first payment date, and
They are just so hoping we're going to fuck up.
we don't receive the payment by the last day, the offer will be revoked. So, you know, it's just crazy. And then it says, and foreclosure proceedings may continue, and a foreclosure sale may occur. So it's not even saying that they're going to do all of that.
Right.
All
And
right.
it also
So why are
says-
they doing it?
It says here, if I do the trial payments here, it says then if I meet all the conditions of the trial payment plan, then I can, they won't foreclose. That's what it says on there.
Right. I know.
What?
You had to fix your whole house, basically.
Yeah, I had to borrow an additional like $20,000 to get it up to code.
Right. And you did that with your bare hands and your friends and. So
Yeah.
wait a minute, Ms. Brunzos. The next thing that happened was they sent you a check that you told them, hey, you're just sending me a check to try to claim that there's no contract. But then you told them clearly, I'm going to send it back, whatever. You didn't send it back. You still have the original check, though, right? This is it.
Yeah, but that's a check for about total of 2 of the payments. I made 5 payments altogether.
Right.
And they returned the first payment in September, and then I made a payment in October, November, December, and January. So when this came, I didn't know what amount that was for.
Did they say what it was?
No, there's nothing on
And
it.
that's what the lawyer says, oh, you didn't have a contract, but yet, then you get a letter back from them that says, oh, we sent you this letter, the check in error, which means that they should have kept the check, which means that there was a contract.
That means that they would still be holding on to 4 payments.
Right.
There's no other way that they have the
My-
right to the money.
My trial
If there
payment
isn't a
plan,
contract.
the 3 payments for my trial payment plan plus an additional payment.
Right.
I'm going to file this check. I'm going to file their little letter that says it was a mistake.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to file the email that I sent to counsel right when I got the check.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm assuming then they got in touch with Texas and said, why did you send her that money? And then somebody decided they better send this letter out with very little information on it. So, to me, that was them trying to undo our contract.
Exactly. It's insane, folks. What makes him believe that he can, you know, take 2 extra weeks to get a response back to your motion for summary judgment and then leave out material facts in their own letter? I mean, are they on drugs or what?
He tried to unilaterally edit the terms by which you can
Okay.
accept the court. That's what he did.
That's what he did.
Right. It's a lie of omission. Directly.
Yeah, it's bad.
People can't quite believe that a bank could act in a way that, you know, I feel like it leaves people suspect of what it is that I did wrong. And if the only thing that opposing counsel could come up with in their cross motion for summary judgment about what I did wrong was to use a letter that I used, the same letter in my summary judgment, and if their only way to defend what I did wrong or what I should have done is to say, oh, well, we told her this, and then to take a whole big part out of that letter and put it over here and then say, this is it, this is it, this is what, and here's the letter that has the entirety here that says, no, she did everything she needed to in compliance with that. If it takes this long to push this in front of a judge who can look at this and say, wait a second, they're citing the same letter and it doesn't have the same contents in each part. That, you know what? That I'm confident about. That's gonna show itself for what it is.
You know, they're trying to take
Everything, they're trying to take
Of course
it.
they are. Values are up over here. Hey,
That's
you know,
right. That's
so,
right. That's all
hey,
it's about with them. Values are up here.
I've been seeing Facebook posts from people saying that the rents in this neighborhood are up over $1,500, $2,000 a month.
Sure.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Like this whole neighborhood is up and coming, and as a direct result, like that's why they want this property.
It's economic stratification throughout the whole country. That's the whole point, guys. Don't be fooled.
Yeah, but you know what? Take my fucking claim 15 years ago.
That's right.
I made a point of taking a completely ghetto-shaped old 1840s Victorian and bringing it up to the state it's in and being a landlord most of the time on my own.
Yep. You've done it, and you're going to keep doing it.
Yep.
That's right. The hell with these guys and their bullshit.
Point to the psychodynamic type thing is just that there's this weird stigma, weird quasi shame / people don't want to know about your financial problems.
Mm-hmm.
So people,
They're shaming.
when they don't hear this, right, when they kind of just hear me say, is this after, what hours does this go to, is this late? Because we could just park around here.
Yeah, we could park here. We could park right in that lot, actually, is
Oh,
what I was
okay.
going to say.
All right.
Just get down here, yeah, just park right in this lot.
Yeah, so like that part of it I feel worse about than even my fucking credit rating shit.
Yeah, it's bad. Just bad. Bad lawyering, just bad people doing bad things. Fuck them.
And I am embarrassed of my race. I'm embarrassed of being a white male today.
Well, you ought to be.
White American